Okay, here we are. I see Bear in the Garden saying hello to Elisabella. Good morning. Friday morning, September 22nd. Nice weather continues, though I heard it was going to rain this weekend. I think the iPhone 15 officially comes out today. Wonder if anybody's waiting at like the Soho Apple Store. Maybe we'll walk by. I don't know. Maybe. Kevin Hawthorne, Jaron Rollins, Steve Parker, Spy Hunter, Susie Q says Falls in the Air. Officially starts tomorrow, right? Based on how we track things here. Robert T, good morning. Bear in the Garden, good morning. Once again. More official this time.
The guys gotta work at this event. It's fucking pitiful. If you're gonna do a job, do it correctly. Crazy.
That's probably true. If you're gonna do a job, do it correctly. Monica E, Sue Pitchford. Ron is 1 year wiser today. Today officially. Happy birthday, Ron, if that's what you're implying, which I think it might be. RG Jones, good morning. T-Max, good morning. Mr. Gee, good morning. John Agus, good morning. Molly Chamber, good morning. Piotr Witkowski, good morning, good day. Lane is here, good morning. You're all still traveling? Victoria Morrison, good morning. Stefan Chopra, good morning. Inching while the light's still very green for the pedestrians. I'm just gonna go this way. Exactly today, a birthday for Ron. Happy birthday, Ron. All the best from myself and hopefully the rest of the commuter family. It was Susie's birthday yesterday. Belated happy birthday, Susie. Sorry we couldn't be live to wish you on the actual day, but sometimes everything doesn't line up. David Ballmer, good morning. I missed you before. We're all still very close in the time zones where a morning is a morning. Unless it's like 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. on the Pacific side of things. But anyway, we're approaching Lexington Avenue now. Gonna make a left onto it, I think after we cross the street. It is done. The crossing of the street, I mean. Bob G in Alabama, good morning. Susie was almost born on your mom's birthday. Almost, yeah. Did you do joint celebrations? Also, happy birthday to your mom. Oh, I missed what the fact was. I read comment in the next message. Prince Ice has made it. Good morning. You're still going for the iPhone? Does that release there today as well? I feel like a lot of these companies do global releases more in sync these days. Colleen, good morning. Not too far off. Oh, kind of late. 15th. Wow, almost a month later. I didn't know they were gonna pull one of those. The Google event should be in less than 2 weeks now. October 4th, was it? Whatever the Wednesday is in Just less than 2 weeks. Stex, good morning. Shine Lace, good morning. Again, we're on Lexington Avenue in a neighborhood close to Murray Hill, but is known as Curry Hill here, though not officially. One of those colloquial names. No apple picking for Ron. The sky looks like it has some pink hues this morning, mixed in with the blue in the clouds. It's nice. Nice sunrise. Ooh. Needs some milk. Johnny, good morning. Wonder how this Bifrost trading card game hobby shop is doing. Matt Rawlinson doing well. How are you? Never been to this ice cream shop. Kaylee's Creamery. Anyway. I prefer, if you want to get into preference for big name like pharmacy shops like CVS, Duane Reade, Walgreens, I prefer CVS to most of them for one simple reason. One simple reason that I prefer CVS. Pretty much all of them have self-checkout. They still have like a counter for those who really don't want to do their own checkout, which makes it even better for me because there's almost never a line for self-checkout. Find that nice. Maki, good morning. Susie's two favorite crayons are blue, green, and pink. Like blue, green. Blue, green. It's unfortunate that I wandered out late today. I really don't have time to dilly-dally. I know I say that every Friday. But we'll see how far I get, time-wise. That's right, consumer value stores. We need to make sure everyone knows what CVS stands for, right? Because I learned that as part of doing these streams one time. I think we asked the question, why CVS? What does it mean? Does anybody actually know what it stands for at the top of their heads? Not really. It's a low percentage, so we have to change that. RJ's made it. Investigations is here as well. Good morning. CVS did, if you, now you can not opt to receive the receipt. But it only gives you long receipts if you type in your phone number or scan your like frequent shopper card. Otherwise it's not gonna give you a bunch of garbage unless you really get the coupons, which are usually tied to your account. Anyway. Oh, Peter Bradfield made it. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it today. Peter and the Birds. Sky Blue Pink. I don't know if there's any 80s songs with that theme in mind, but Joaquin Moore, good morning. Let's see, this guy's turning. What about the truck behind him? Oh, not, is turning? I can't tell. All right. He wants me to go. I don't know why. He has the light, but thank you. Okay. Madison Square Park is here. And up. Korean major telecom companies demand delayed iPhone launch for Q4 earnings. Wow. Didn't know that. I thought they'd want to get it out as soon as possible. But then again, that's why I'm not a business-oriented person. Squirrels are out, squirreling around. Ethan Cortez with a 99-cent super sticker. Oh, that reminds me, Lori Brown sent over a PayPal before the stream this morning with a generous $50 super chat, or I guess PayPal donation. Super chat makes it easier to name, but yes. Thank you, Lori. Always appreciate your support if you're listening. John, good morning. Weekend off, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm off this weekend too, as far as I know. Unless there's any surprises. Ah, you are there. Good morning and thank you again. Lori. PGH, good morning. Toby, that's right, CVS, Consumer Value Stores. Megan and Gary and Darcy and William, good morning. That is courtesy, says Susie, yes, when they let me. But I don't know why. I'm more than happy to let the truck go. Unless you didn't want to be on video for whatever reason when he passed me, I don't know. Not like I can see the license plate from the side, but I'm one thesis away from being a businessologist. You're getting close. Getting close. Anyway. Approaching 5th Avenue here, a little intersection between Broadway and 5th Avenue. Cars are coming though, so I'm gonna hang out here for a second, but there's the Flatiron. Broadway there will take you towards Union Square. 5th Avenue in that direction splits, that Flatiron building splits the road like that. No cars, no bikes. Means I take the path. Oh, I think they're going to be doing a lot of planting now. Where exactly, I'm not sure. Now, some of you might remember Broadway actually used to do what it kind of intended to do, and that's completely bypass all of the streets. Like, you know, you can take it as a way to go southeast or whatever. Yeah, Broadway only ever goes south, really. I think maybe in the upper west it starts to go both ways. But grand niece year birthday party. Baby commuter's at 2.5 now, so getting there. Don't know when this light's going to change for us. I think it should be changing right about now. The Funk Soul Brother. Funk Soul Brother. Yeah, so Broadway used to cut across pretty much directly. Then they started adding a lot more kind of green pedestrian zones, seating areas, and that interrupted its original purpose, I believe, but it's not very convenient to go from the Upper West to Lower East anyway through the streets. You should probably just find a way to get to the FDR or the West Side Highway and just go around to limit yourself in the middle of traffic in the city, but anyway. Eric, happy Friday. Hope. Harry Potter store on our left. We saw the, I think I mentioned in the stream, we saw the Harry Potter Cursed Child Broadway show. Thankfully, it's only a one-day show now. It used to be a 2-day show, but that was good. We enjoyed that. A lot of fun practical effects. Like things you might see on America's Got Talent, like quick changing, you know, clothes, but like a fast wardrobe change. Some interesting wand tricks and magic things, but it's all practical effects. Kind of fun. I love Manhattan traffic, yes, my favorite, especially this week. This week, the UN General Assembly, one of my favorite weeks for driving. Like, I don't drive most of the year, but this is the week I choose to drive, so I could really get a good taste of that traffic. Bagels a Walk, Sean has made it. David Clipper, good morning. Yeah, I keep seeing good reviews about Cyberpunk DLCs coming out next week. So the Cyberpunk 2.0 patch came out yesterday. I still haven't played it, but I feel like this is the time now to play Cyberpunk if you haven't yet, and I haven't. So the thing is, I haven't played anything in the last 2 weeks now because of my whole server rebuild thing. I'm not yet satisfied with its function. I'm also still migrating a lot of data, so I'm still like actively doing a lot of stuff there. Maybe today I'll be able to unwind a little later. But I think I want to get back to Starfield before I go to Cyberpunk. But we'll see. But yeah, the patch was 25 gigs. It's a huge patch. AB, good morning. Sandra T. Carol Woods. We're on 5th Avenue. Actually, let me cross. What I want to do, well, I'll see what I want to do. I don't know yet. I do kind of want to walk in front of the Apple Store in Soho just to see if anybody's lined up to try to buy an iPhone. I really don't think it's needed anymore, so I want to test that theory. That used to be a big one for people to line up at also. Chris Hurt's son is the gamer in the family. Spyro Dragonite, I guess in reference to the video game character Spyro, the dragon. But Dragonite's like a Pokemon character, so it's a bit of a splicing of the two. I like it. Rebel Rel is here. Good morning. No Name from Berlin, good morning. Another CVS on our right. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. I have no idea. I know you can easily order online for pickup, but I have no idea if you can just walk right in or not. I don't know if you actually require appointments anymore. I know was that more of a COVID thing when they did that? I have no idea. A lot of speculation on my part. Without actually knowing what they're doing. Here's Microsoft, or at least one of their locations, I guess, is here. That's a long hallway in there if you saw. It's like a big lobby to get to anywhere inside. Alexandra Tudor, good morning. Sidewalks under some sort of repair. Is that truck going to turn? Yes, he is. Opportunity seized for me to cross. Oh, Lululemon is here, but I guess they have a temporary location. They're so popular they can have a temporary location open up. Andrew H. Tabad Fleury, good morning. This is supposed to be the camp store. Yeah, it still is. They closed the one in Hudson Yards, which is unfortunate. That was a fun little indoor playground for kids, essentially. And in the winter it was nice. For some reason, the TLC driver is yelling at the, actually it wasn't a TLC driver. They were yelling at the construction person who's just moving around the cones. And the guy moving around the cones just kept saying, "What are you yelling at me for?" But I guess he never got the answer he wanted, because I'd be curious too. Houston, but not Houston. Yes, when you go to Texas, it'll be Houston there, I think. The steam is just, usually it's vented from the bottom. The reason they have long columns is to vent it above your face, because that stuff is very hot, like 300 and something degrees from what I read at some point. Maybe the troubles of the week really added up for that person, and they're taking out their frustrations. I don't know. It's always easier said than done to manage your frustrations internally and not have them manifest in such a way, but you know, we could always do better. I always try. Flower shop. Some sort of a store called Reminiscence. This weekend I am not working. Mick Nasty wants to know more about the server. Well, it's an Unraid server with a Core i5 13600K, 64 gigs of RAM, which are 62 megahertz DDR5 RAM, but I probably should have researched better to get ECC compatible motherboard since Unraid runs off the RAM, but anyway, I should probably disable XMP also to not give it more potential to error itself. And I think in terms of proper storage in there, we're at about 158 terabytes. And then I'm running a bunch of Docker containers, and I'm also going to experiment with Home Assistant in a VM on the Unraid machine to get away from smart things and more cloud-based home automation, since there's a lot of reliability issues when, you know, internet goes down or power goes out or something like that, then you can't like use it. Oh, did I miss a Back to the Future movie night? That's tonight, 6:30 p.m. Popcorn will be provided. I don't know, I guess it's going to be at the church itself, the First Presbyterian Church here on 5th Avenue between 11th and 12th Street. What else did I miss? I might have missed some stuff. Is my server designed to play Tetris? Yes. It's all built to do games and stuff. I missed the, oh, Stephen Schober gifted a membership, that's right. To Bear in the Garden, who I believe has received them before too, but I guess the good thing is it's completely random. Andrea Stevens, good morning. Thank you again, Stefan. Renat Kabirov, good morning. Yeah, we're at a lot of storage. We still need more. I have to get some more hard drives. It's going to take some time. Kind of want to go right on one of these streets maybe, but who that day thought they were showing Clockwork Orange tonight? Guess not. Am I 100% Russian? I mean, as far as I know. Maybe some of the older origins of my family could have come from elsewhere, but for them, I think at least a few generations. Yes. 10th Street. Have you gone on 10th Street in a while? Maybe we'll go on 10th Street today. To the right. NASA configuration, yeah. Maybe I should put an ARC server on there too. Actually, ARC Survival Evolved 2 should be coming out. Do I have fiber? Yeah, I have 2 gig Verizon fiber. They say that they advertise it as 2 gigabit fiber, but I pretty consistently get 2.4, so that's good. Clockwork Orange is a great family film, yes. Fun for everyone. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them. Even Sabrent has some 8 terabyte NVMEs. Those cost like $1,000 at B&H. I don't think I'm ready to drop that kind of coin on NVMe drives. Plus for the purposes of the server, I just have a 2 terabyte NVMe drives in a cache pool, and that'll handle all the cache and app data stuff. I think that the default is a RAID 1 for the cache. You could change it, but I don't know. You could add more drives. Or you could just add more NVMe drives and separate them out to a different type of pool, cache pool or whatever, if you wanted to. But on-RAID has a lot of possibilities, but it only allows up to 2 parity drives, which help you maintain your data in case of 1 or 2 drive failures. But you don't get the same speed benefits if you had a proper RAID setup going. Vinster's here. Good morning. Feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. The Oppenheimer Blu-ray release date was pushed to November. Why did they do that? B&H, yeah, if I go there again. I mean, I go there a lot, so probably could do that one day. I like B&H. I brought you guys there once, long time ago. We messed around with some of the piano keyboards there. Denise, good morning. Blue Rose, good morning. And Stefan Schober with a €5 super chat. Wishing a great weekend to myself and all the chatters. Thank you, Stefan. Very kind of you. Always appreciate your support. David Hamill, good morning. Oh, my favorite street food. I missed that. Probably the halal street meat carts. You get like a combo over salad or rice, depending on how I'm feeling, and then add white sauce, hot sauce, and that'll do it. Vinster's back, better than ever. Yeah, oh, this is a public library, the Jefferson Market branch. So this is another fun one to check out if you're visiting New York. It's free to go in. You don't need a library card to actually go in the library, but you can go inside and explore. It has a lot of like levels. And I guess they have their own little driveway, but they can really only fit a couple of cars at most. Saltwater cache pool, yes. Is white sauce cheese sauce? I don't know its base. It's probably like a mayonnaise base. They have a nice garden as well on the other side. Yeah, lots of cool things to check out where you don't actually have to spend much money. Yeah, it's a creamy sauce, yes. Yo Ange is here. Good morning. Dream Machine. Wait, is that... Wait, that's not POV HFR, is it? Jake in Colorado, good morning. Mystery white sauce can be risky. It can be. It can be. It is point of view high frame rate videos. Good to see you again. Rebrand. Oh, construction. Ooh, the West Village is probably not happy about this. This place is usually known for being super quiet in the mornings. Yeah, well, I guess it's emergency work they got to complete. Ronald's in a sunny London at the moment. Yeah, it's got to be emergency, right? I mean, there's no reason they wouldn't do this if it wasn't an emergency before 7 a.m., I'm assuming. A nice little independent bookstore. Always good to see those still in existence. 2023 been a busy year. Hopefully in a good way. You know, it could be a good busy, bad busy. Busy. Neutral busy, I guess. All right, I want to get to Prince Street. So when we go left, we're going to walk until we get to Prince Street. And then we're going to walk east again. Not south. We're about to walk south now. M8 Crosstown bus. I guess he's turning because of that construction. Usually you can see the Freedom Tower down 7th Avenue. Yes. Another CVS over there. Consumer value stores. Let's see, if you take anything away from this stream today, it's the reminder that CVS stands for Consumer consumer value store. Books are 20th century, yes. Yes, while I say it's great to see an independent bookstore, I don't know the last time I've actually picked up a physical book. I'm part of the problem. Mars and Worldwide Angel is here. Good morning. Good to see you. Bad, busy, and sorry to hear. POV, Dream Machine, but some good. At least there's some good. I know it's like one of those things where we have to really, you don't appreciate the bad moments, but you understand them because you can now see the split between good and bad. Yeah, living in New York, physical books is not a thing we can accommodate. Right now we have a ton of children's books, and I don't know. I can't wait to store them or hand them down to someone else, unless a number 2 comes, but we'll see. I think Jekyll and Hyde used to be around here. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I thought it used to be in this area. Jekyll and Hyde restaurant. Anyway, that was a fun one for birthday parties in our ute. They had a second location, which was even grander, just off Central Park South on 6th Avenue, I believe it was. Hey, Mel DeBell, that's a good thing, you know. It's efficient and the whole reduce, reuse, recycle phrase comes into play there. All right, where were you? This is Bleecker Street. Okay. Yeah, Jekyll and Hyde closed a while ago, but I think it was right around here, which is why I was reminded of it. 39 days until Halloween, 62 until Thanksgiving, 94 until Christmas, and 100 even days until New Year's Eve. Courtesy of Angel Mars and Worldwide. Owner of Jekyll and Hyde used millions of COVID relief money to buy a house in Nantucket. Wonderful, thank you. Good use of relief funds when people were out of work and could have used money. Good. Tom, good morning. Are we getting close to Prince Street? It could be one of those things where I missed it completely too. Custom tees over here. Barbie. I think I saw Rick James. Maverick, I wouldn't like use the words like overrun or anything like that. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely migrants, I guess, but they're not illegal if they're asylum seekers, right? All right, where am I on the map? Oh, no, I gotta get to Houston Street first. We're not even there yet. Okay. And I kind of just went a roundabout way. Shouldn't have done that. Took us backwards. That's fine. We'll take Bleecker for a little bit. Christina, good morning. She's doing all right. Thanks for asking. Hey, Blessed MWS office here. Good morning. Been a hot minute. Guess the kids are back in school. The kids are back in school. Is not the word. Are not the words. Oh, isn't a cheese shop around here? Oh, speak of the cheese shops, right here. Which one was it? Murray's? Is that the one? Maybe. I don't know. Mars and Worldwide. What a $5 super chat. It's been 1,000 days since I've sauntered Manhattan. Wow, I can't believe we're in 4-digit day territory since I did the Great Saunter around the island of Manhattan. Wow. A lot of it was with your help. Only raccoon politics, that's right. Mark, good morning. Carmine Street. This is that chain Dig. It used to be known as Dig Inn, which you might recognize the name of, but not Dig. But anyway. Oh, the Central Park Apple Store does have long lines? Interesting. So I want to go by Prince Street and check out the Soho Apple Store. We're going to see what it looks like. I was curious if the Fifth Avenue Apple Store was going to have sales starting at midnight, but I'm assuming no. Because that is a 24-hour Apple Store, but it's probably not, it wouldn't happen at midnight because they probably would need so much additional workforce to handle a lot of people. So I doubt it. No, I'm not getting the new iPhone. I don't think it'll make any changes in my streaming quality, right? There are improvements to the camera, but going in a 1080p live stream, I doubt it'll make a difference for us. Biggest walk Sean got there, a wedding cake from Molly's Cupcakes. Yeah, that was on that small street before I turned the corner, right? Prince Ice has got to move to Prince Street. I mean, it makes sense. Ooh, another omakase place. $75 a person for a pretty sizable menu. Looks like 12 pieces maybe. Regular iPhone seems like a better option. Yeah, because I think Apple got grief for like the regular and Plus models before, but now they seem like a better value. I'm waiting for the Pixel announcement in less than 2 weeks. Oh, at least I think Apple phones tend to have less launch day issues than Pixel phones, but at this point I'm already used to being a beta tester. Oh, you know, I kind of never really realized, but the street right before Prince Street going this way is King Street. Mavericks on the iPhone 3? Did they even call it the iPhone 3? What did they call it? Allie's made it, good morning. Dwayne is here, good morning. Oh, did I miss Stephen Friedman with a $5 B&H Fund super chat? Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that support. It'll get used almost immediately. I love B&H. And then Chris Hurt with a $2 super sticker. Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. Oh, they call it the iPhone 3G? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna cross here. Steve in his classroom. Happy Friday. Florian Schwartz, good morning. King Street. It does continue on a little bit longer, but it's a pretty small street because it ends in McDougal. But the next one is Prince Street, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking to walk by the Soho Apple Store. I think the next one's Prince. It might turn from Charlton to Prince, is what looks like might happen. $59 degrees according to the bus stop. 7:07 a.m. as well according to the bus stop, which seems accurate. It's harder and harder to mess up the time these days. But this is now, what, Prince Street, so we're gonna go and see what we see. I think if we go down Prince Street far enough, we'll hit the Apple Store. But I don't want to be on the same side as the Apple Store. If I remember, it's on this side. So we'll go this way. Yep. 7:05 on Alley's. Uh-oh. It's that New York, Massachusetts time difference, I think. Jokes. Miguel. Striker. Charlton to the west, Prince to the east, and we're going east. Boom, 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 boom. Wonder how the coffee at Olive's is. Probably pretty good. No cars. It's not me. Good morning. Yes, the colors have to match, and the texture has to match too. Dominic Ansel, that's the home of the cronut, right? Original. And I think I prefer the ones that aren't filled in with extras, personally. I think I just like the plain ones. The other ones are too decadent, from my perspective. But that's personal tastes. David Lee, good morning. Gian Maria, good morning. Time check, 7:09. I feel like I shouldn't have had to do that since we just talked about the time. Right. Sugarwood. What do they have at Sugarwood? I don't think we're there yet. I don't know where the Apple Store is, but I guess we should hit it eventually, right? Oh, I'm in Tokyo. Good morning. The Southern Ocean. Jake, no, not on most days. Cars are coming. I mean, Southern Ocean, I'm assuming that's just like south of South America, if I had to guess. Or is that more of the Arctic? I don't even know, actually. (103) Prince Street. That's 143, and I think we're counting down. 143, 141. Okay, so we're going the right direction. I mean, I don't see any huge crowds, so I don't know if we're in the right place, or there's, I don't know. But somebody said there were crowds or a line at the Fifth Avenue Apple Store. Ooh, I was correct. And voila. I took an educated guess there. Whew, some sort of a underground smell just came. Yes, the Verizon birds. We will see them again. Yeah, I wouldn't really line up for a phone. I like getting them early, but if I can't get it shipped or just walk right in without having to wait in line, then no thanks. All right, I see the line now. Yes, there is a line. There is a line at the Soho Apple Store. It's not unruly at all, and it does go down the block. So let's walk next to it. I mean, it's like I got maybe 100 people on it, 100 to 200 people. So people are ready to buy. I don't know if the line at Fifth Avenue is bigger, but this is a substantial line. I guess I was expecting to see it down Prince Street, but I guess it makes sense they turned it this way. But it's not super long. I'm assuming everyone on this line is going to get one of the new iPhones. I'm assuming most of the people who line up probably get the Pro or the Pro Max models. I mean, phone culture in general is pretty toxic, right? Because everyone wants the latest one, but is there that big of a difference between this year's model and last year's model? Probably not. But I mean, I'm guilty of it with the Pixel phone, so who am I to talk? But I understand, excuse me, I understand conceptually it's not it's a silly thing to do, but I do it anyway. Anyway, so they didn't make it down to Houston Street just yet, but it's not far off. Maybe Tim Apple will be there. Yeah, yo, Ange, me too. I'm on the 13 Pro. And again, for me, I use that mainly as a work phone and streaming phone, so unless the 15 Pro does emails 2 times better, I doubt the 1080p streaming quality will be any different compared to what we do now. And it still has the lens flares at night. I feel like if they found a way to get rid of those, maybe that would be the time. But I don't know. Or if they change the cell reception antenna to something else, but that would require a new generation, I think, right? Hopefully they're not running to the Apple Store. Twain, no idea. Yeah, Apple has, well, Apple kind of established the long line of support, right? Software updates for their phones. They did do some questionable stuff with their batteries, though. Like, didn't they, like, in secret try to limit the capacity of older phones' batteries? Don't know if it was like a way to make you buy new ones or other reasons, but they did get called out for that. Yes, USB-C is now a thing on the iPhones. Well, I think let's go right. I think the regular 15 and 15 Plus models also have USB, but it doesn't have the faster USB, which probably won't matter for most people. Samsung 850 is a solid device. Yeah, all my dongles will be different now, which is annoying. All I really want is to kind of have the best still photos, which I think you can pretty much get from any flagship, unless you're dealing with Samsung shutter lag. But I feel like the Pixel phones do very well with action shots and not having blurred subjects, because kids are easily blurred as they frolic around. Anyway, I think we're back on Prince Street now. I did a little loop there. We can walk down it more. That is probably true, Maverick. And they slowed down the CPU? Interesting. Yeah, that's not the kind of thing they should be doing to people who bought their phones. Oh, let me cross while I can. Apple Watches have a Woody from Toy Story as a watch face. Interesting. $716, not too bad. Am I into VR? I kind of was. I do get a little bit motion sick using it, but I can handle it if I have to. But then I kind of stopped messing around with it. Because I had one of the older headsets that requires you to also set up cameras around the room to create your perimeter. I think some of the newer ones that are all self-contained and can do the perimeter without extra devices are the way to do it. Well, maybe. Well, this is like the latest Gen i5. Is it in the whatever the 13600K is? I thought it was an i5, but it's not. This is not like a. It wouldn't have made a huge difference, I think, because the other one is also the Core i9, the latest, the most expensive one, also generates a ton of heat. I kind of wanted to not get into the potential of having too much heat as an issue. Oh, that crazy Disneyland Tiny's in Disneyland. It's California, I guess, not Disney World, which is in Florida here. Maybe Jake, but by that point, probably get her something else, and I can use this to trade in for a future device. Oh, we've reached Mulberry Street. I guess we could walk down. San Gennaro Festival ends in a couple of days, so we're at the end now. So we should walk down since we are at an earlier start. I think the street stays open at this hour, so I'm not going to walk in the middle, but Bronson's Burgers, Funnel Cake, Zeppeli's. Pete and Janelle, good morning. Yeah, I like the idea of trading in, because sometimes they give you a higher value trade-in than you might get if you just sell it yourself, like when new phones come out. But who knows? Yeah, San Gennaro really did kind of fly by. It was fast. And it's been going on for over a week now, just over a week. A lot of cleanup from the late night festivities. Touring different places has made it. Good morning. Does the server have its own cooling system? I actually had to change out the cooling a little bit. Hard drives generate quite a lot of heat, and there's already like 9 drives in there. So I replaced all the fans with Noctua NF-A14s. It's essentially just a complete push-pull system, and it's an air-cooled CPU cooler also. I don't think water cooling has a place in this kind of a server. Too risky for me. I think the last day is Sunday? I hear crickets. That's interesting. Yeah, so I have 3 fans and like a big wall in the front of the case, and then the CPU cooler is one of those dual fan setups that also faces the back of the case, and then an exhaust fan on the backpack. Yeah, my throat's fine. I always just get a little bit of a morning phlegm. Probably have reflux, but Angel Mars and Worldwide must have a banana split for the official last day of summer, although some follow meteorological fall, which would have started September 1st, but how loud is it? It's actually not loud at all. The Noctua fans, even though I actually put them up to near full speed, I barely hear them, but at least it keeps my hard drives closer to 50 degrees Celsius, which is still kind of warm for a platter drive, but at least it's not in the 60s where it was before with the prior cooling Celsius. But yeah. But yes, my main computer is water cooled. I just don't think server computers should be, but that's maybe more of a personal thing. I mean, ideally you just kind of keep it in a server room, and then you can go wild with the fans. Like, you know, spinning fan, computer fans. I usually try to get as much as I can from B&H because of their credit card that nullifies tax. Otherwise, I would go to Micro Center or online. But I prefer to like get things done, and I don't like waiting for shipping, so I wouldn't be against making a trip to Micro Center and B&H in the same day if I had to. I was here 4 years ago. Welcome back virtually. Hey, Slomi, good morning. Yeah, this is the Feast of San Gennaro. A lot of this looks very similar anyway because of the way the restaurants are set up here. They have a lot of outdoor dining. But then they've also added other carts. Newegg used to be good for parts, but then it got taken over by another company, and now the customer service, reliability, all the stuff that should be important seems to matter less to them now, so I don't use them as much. I do remember J&R Music World. Cannoli King is here, but I don't know, they closed when, like the mid-2000s, early 2000s? If I go to Micro Center, I go to the one in Brooklyn, Industry City area. Andy Diaz, hello. Oh, Aya's from Japan. We have a few folks watching from Japan, I believe, if they're not sleeping yet. Andy Diaz has made it, if I missed you before. The Feast of San Gennaro will soon be done, but you'll still be able to frequent a lot of the establishments here anyway, though. You won't have as many carnival games where you can lose your money. Nobody beats the Wiz. How the Wiz? I'm the Wiz. This is the restaurant, Da Gennaro. Gennaro. We can get Tres Leches cake over here. We're at Hester Street now. Onward, southbound we go. Sorry. Handbag heaven. A handbag? Telecrepes. I don't want to walk down the middle because if a car comes down, I guess there are some brakes in these shacks, but it's otherwise a very tight squeeze. Ooh, a nice ATM to use. Maxim Viktorovich. Good morning. 9 seconds to cross. I don't know. Now I'll just go left. Doug, good morning. Time check, 7:26. Okay. We'll head towards the park now. Vashti Clark, good morning. Yes, the geographical proximity of Little Italy and Chinatown are modeled after the actual locations of the countries. You know, Italy and China, they are bordering one another. Grivy at 7 months membership. Thanks for that support, Grivy. Much appreciated. Here's Mott Street. Yeah, Peter, I guess we learn new things every time. Cars in a crosswalk. There's always something going on. Whoops. Cars on the sidewalks here in Chinatown. Cars all over the place. Especially as it gets busier today. Oh, I might have missed that. Dream Machine. Skip Works, could it be an H? Well, they don't open till a little later. I think 10 a.m., 9 a.m. for pickup. They close early today because it's Friday. I think they're actually going to be closed again Sunday and Monday for another Jewish holiday. I think Yom Kippur might be this next holiday coming up. Bayard Street. Let's take it. Home to the Chinatown ice cream factory on that side of the street. And on this side of the street, Mei Lai Wa for pork buns. Chris Bates, good morning. I mean, pork buns and other things, but they're pretty known for their pork buns. And that's right here. They open at 8:30 a.m. Another hour. Ronald can't get the battery out of the smoke detector. Those are never easy. Elizabeth Street has a police station on the left, I think. Well, at this hour, not much is going to be crowded. The crowds will pick up substantially in a few hours, especially as folks come to shop and such in Chinatown, other places too. It'll pick up. Japan's already at Friday night. The mood is right. Just gonna cross right here. No one's going anywhere because of that garbage truck. That was a free lamp. I wonder if it works. Hope it doesn't have any bed bugs in it. Yeah. All right. Don't know what I did. I think the delirium of Friday is setting in. Aha, we're gonna cross. At least to the middle. And I think we'll complete the full crossing since no cars are coming. Yep. Division Street is where we're going now. Confucius Apartments are on the left, huge complex. A lot more scaffolding around the school that's on this block though. Perhaps, Gary, perhaps. Yeah, time is going fast, September's going fast, everything's going fast. Even though it's going at the same rate, everything just feels faster. Stefan's happy there's been no buffer. Now that you said that though, T-Moon, thanks for coming in. Do you remember the first night of September? Garage is here. Where does this one go to? Like a private property. Oh, maybe the school has its own little parking in the back. That might be what it is. Setting up shop. This does become like a little market here, just by the bridge. Like under it, and then going left a little bit on the street next to it. But we are going to keep going this way. Check for cars, nothing. Oh yes, Fong An over there is a good tofu place. It's been around for a while. And they got all sorts of tofu. They got savory, sweet, whatever you might need. Oh, Nightbot hates emojis. All hail the king. Okay. That school bus abruptly showed up at the intersection. Let's see how far we can get if we start crossing. See where that white line is? That's where he was supposed to stop. And then there's a BMW that's just on the sidewalk over there. All right, I guess I'll wait here. Well, I don't think I have to actually. They're waiting to turn. No other cars, so there we go. And there is like a mini post office here. So it's just very small. I don't know how big it actually is, but I can't explain the BMW on the sidewalk though. That's one thing I don't understand. There's another car on the sidewalk over there too. And I don't know if it's because they're waiting for the street sweeper and then they're gonna park oh, that might be what's going on. They're trying to, I think they're gonna park as soon as the street sweeper passes. Maybe, I don't know. Definitely not me, Peter. I'm the jester. No one ever sweeps, it's only me street. We'll send over our street sweepers to you. I don't actually know that they do anything that makes things cleaner, but they definitely rearrange stuff on the ground. Seems like it's Sue. Seems like it. No one's out yet. It's still pretty early. You know, come back out here in a couple hours. Things will pick up substantially in terms of number of people. Ambrose, oh, he made it. Nah, nothing too well. We did pass by the Apple Store in Soho to see the festivities for the new iPhone launch, and there was a line. Looked at least 100 plus people. Okay. This is the end of Canal Street, by the way. Oh yeah, that line should grow. I wonder how fast they'll get people in and out. I mean, if anything, Apple has some sort of a system for their stores. I think they've gotten pretty efficient, although the people working there can get a little chatty too. So I'm not sure if they were instructed to keep things moving or to maintain their friendliness. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I've been seeing this Dumb Money advertisement for that movie. I don't know how it is. Oh, the sprinklers are on? Is there a squirrel right by my head? There's no sale yet? I mean, they don't need to like upsell anything, right? I guess they still try to, but they know the people on that line are walking out with a phone, so all they got to do is sell. There's Toto. Little was a nice lens flare. My tables are taken. We'll sit near Toto, I think. Yes. Our friend. Toto's here. Balto's in Central Park. We saw Balto on Wednesday, so it's fitting that we see Toto today. Xenon in Japan, in Taiwan, sorry. There's Dwayne with the jokes. I wonder if anyone else is live streaming their iPhone purchasing experience. You can continue there. Togo. Oh, maybe it's Togo. I don't know why. I keep calling him Toto because of the yes, Togo. And the way you can remember it is if you're buying something to go. Gosh. The exercise group is there. You can see them through the corner. No, not the corner. Through the clearing in the meadow or whatever this thing was where the tree fell. I still don't know why they completely tarped over the middle. I don't know what that does. Why they didn't just let it grow over, I have no idea. But there it is. Stephen Schober, you too. Yeah, I think I want to get moving earlier today, so we're gonna say our goodbyes a little faster, I think, and we'll finalize the stream. Maybe, Ali, I'm not sure. Togo. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining today. I appreciate the super chats, super stickers, memberships. Welcome new members. Thanks, Stefan, for the lottery. PayPal, thank you. Patreon as well, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Thanks for any thumbs up you might have offered. We appreciate the offering. If you haven't yet and you would like to offer more, go ahead. If you're not subscribed and listening, think about subscribing and thumbs up, why not? No pressure. We're almost at 300 likes. I think we can get to 300 by the end of the stream, but we're not worried about the numbers today. We're more concerned about the weekend and enjoying it, which for me probably means more server-related activity. Although I'd like to think that I'm near the end of the setup process and I can just start migrating data into it more aggressively and can kind of leave it as its own little procedure. Anyway, of course, good to see the mods today as well. Thank you for your help. And yeah, today's Friday, so our next planned stream is Monday morning, unless anything else happens, but that's the plan. So until Monday morning, have a great rest of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll see you Monday morning. Until then, bye. Let me do it for